Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do another gameplay review. Again, this is something I do on my Twitch channel live, pretty much at the start of my stream around noon Eastern time, Monday through Wednesday, so we do about 3 a week. Today we're going to take a look at my man Dylan Plays, and something I want to focus on in this is your route to the winger. When you're playing defense defending the rush, you're going to notice a lot in this. I pointed out quite a bit. You know, the route that you take is super important. I talked in my last gameplay video about just slowing down at the blue line, stop going left and right, stop rushing, and just chill out. This is more about your route and pathing to the puck, because I think a lot of people go left and right and they try to meet people dead in the middle, and that timing is just so hard sometimes. And, if they just run right through you or through the stick, it just ends up being a breakaway or 2-on-1 again. So that's what I want you guys to watch today. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And thank you again for everyone that leaves the comments on this. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this, so I'll keep this up. But let's get into today's gameplay. All right, so today we're going to watch Dylan Plays gameplay. I believe he is in Division 3 or 2, I think. So we'll take a look, see what we can help out and see what we see here. All right, boys? He's in the Blues. All right, a little overcommit early, but that's okay. All right, nothing terrible here. Nothing bad. Let's see what he does in the breakout. Quick breakout. Got caught looking. Okay. Okay, I mean, broken play, but it counts. It still counts. Let's go. All right. Okay. This is Dylan Plays. I think he's on Xbox. So far, so good. I don't really see anything bad here or anything to change. Gotta be careful on that. Okay, here's something to talk about. So this is something I do too. This is something I struggle with as well, specifically when defending the rush along the boards, okay? So we'll go back a bit to right here, okay? This play right here, again, it's just a lack of patience, right? You're trying to cut him off and get the puck back immediately. So when you have your defenseman, right, your instant thing is to just go where he's going. It's like trying to lead your shots. So you go right to where he's going. Now, that should have been knocked off his stick, I'm not going to lie. But what you want to do, instead of going left and right, you want to go, like, down, like 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if he beats you, then you're toast, and that's exactly what happens here, right? Now he's out of position. That was a great move, though. But nothing terrible, but it's just something to watch out for. You never want to go left and right when they're defending the rush. You want to be coming down at least a little bit. That was a good play to defend the 2-on-1. Oh, bad. Okay. Just got to try to dunk. He's struggling on the breakout. Oh, okay, he gets that out. Nice play. Almost gets a goal. That was a good offensive play there. Okay, so he's not taking his ice. I've noticed this a few times already. All right, so just like in real hockey, you need to take your ice when it's given to you. Wheel. You need a wheel, right? You need a wheel, bro. So, like, right here, he's got time. He's got a little bit of time because this guy... We'll see it again. So, like, right here, he's getting poke-checked, but he's going this way, right? He can just hold on to that a little bit. I mean, I guess not. Tough situation. I mean, you can't really fault him on that too much. So I'll give him that one. Let's keep going here. Okay, so again, he's going left and right on defense, right? He's going left and right on defense. Again, the urge to get the puck back immediately is always going to be super prevalent. Like, it's just in our nature. You want the puck back immediately, but you have to be patient with it and not drag your guys out of position. So I talked about this a lot in the last episode of the gameplay review. Like, again, watch right here. So he takes Makar. He's already basically beat because he hasn't turned around yet, even though he's got Makar, who's insanely fast. And he wants to just immediately cut him off. But here's the thing. Like, now he's got just an easy lane. If he just stopped moving, like, if you want to force your opponent to the outside, guys, okay? But you can't be the one to initiate the aggression for that to happen, because now he gets to react to what you're doing. So he goes left, and all he has to do is come back into the middle. That's a gross move. Now, he's burned him on that like 3 times, so you got to be aware of that. When someone is just consistently deking, so again, this happens a lot when you'll notice players that just do dekes all the time one-on-one against a player, which is fine. In those instances, do not pocheck, because that really draws a penalty, especially when they're trying to deke. Just skate back, but don't stop skating entirely, but very slowly skate backwards, and they'll just run into you. And then he has to basically defend a 2-on-1, all because of that. All because of going left with Makar there. That was dangerous. Same thing. He gets lucky there. Again, do you see what he's doing? He's just going hard left and right. This guy's reading it. That was lucky he got that poke, because he did a really good deke there. It's the same thing, guys. You have to know when you're going to attack the puck. When you get into situations like this where you're just going left and right to meet them along the boards, I talked about this the other day. You're basically trying to time it so perfectly that you run into them at this exact point. But you don't want just one moment to be the defensive chance to knock the puck off the player's stick. You want it to be many moments, or as long as possible. So how you do that is you skate with them. You stay in position. By going left and right hard along the boards with your defenseman along the rush, you're pulling them out of position. You're trying to be super aggressive, and players that pick up on that just can deke and get out of their way, and that's what's happening a lot here. Off the bar. Nice zone entry. Ooh, Lariano's fast. Oh, nice pass. Okay. All right, offensively, that was a nice move. Okay, that was a great play. So, again, these are the little things you need to notice, chat, that I want you guys to pick up on. Watch this. Okay? Watch what he does here. So, he's been aggressive the whole time, okay? He picks Theodore. Now, if he attacks this guy with Theodore, that's a breakaway right here, or a 2-on-1, okay? But watch what he does. He stays in position. He stays in position. This is where the right defenseman is supposed to go. That's very, very good. That's a very good play right there. Then he switches off to attack with Sider. And again, not bad. See, look what happens when you stay in position. You guys need to understand that. The AI is on All-Star. You play squad battles. Sometimes there's games where the AI is just in the perfect spot at all times. You're playing with that squad battle team. Just you're controlling one of the players. The problem is that when you skate around and you pull a player out of position, the AI then has to react to where you're going. So if you take a centerman and you go to where the right wing's supposed to be, the right wing's like, oh crap, I gotta go play center now. But it's in that switch where the AI really leaves something open in the defensive zone. That's where people get burned and they don't realize it. So in these videos, I'm really trying to highlight, make sure you're playing the position of the player that you have selected. And right there, the amount of times your AI is going to be in position to intercept passes goes through the roof when you are in the right spot. And that all of that this whole sequence, that intercept, all because he stayed in the right position with his defenseman. He's forcing passes again. Okay, so look at all this. Like, look at all this, right? He can actually, you know what? That's not a bad. He needed to hit this pass immediately. Like, never mind. Yeah, he waits at this point, right? At this point, there's no way. He waited way too long at that. You either need to be quick on the passes when you're gonna go a stretch pass. It needs to be immediate, okay? Or you need to not do it. You need to skate up with the puck immediately. Took a penalty there. Then wouldn't it be, so hang on one second. So anyone on YouTube, the chat's going right now. So someone asked, then wouldn't it be better to just play one player, but also really boring? If you just play one player, like entirely, like the entire time in the offensive zone, here's the thing. The AI is not better than a manually controlled player because they don't attack the puck. So your AI will try and run into you, or they won't bump you off. Basically, they'll just try and get in your way. Okay, so if you watch someone who's really good at holding off the puck in the offensive zone, so those guys that just basically hold the forehand or backhand deke and you can't get the puck back from, it's because they know when they're going up against an AI player, they can just hold the puck out and you can't get attacked. They will not lose the puck. You can just hold it and wait for someone to get open. So if you just control one player in the defensive zone, after a while, you will get beat eventually. But on the rush, and there's quick movements, and the guy you're playing against is trying to make quick passes and things like that and set up a play. It's very difficult to read all of that when your AI is in the right spot. But when the cycle starts, yeah, you don't want to just select one player. You don't, because you're not going to get the puck back half the time. You're going to have to wait for them to shoot or lose it, which is just not a good way to play. All right, let's see what he does here on the penalty kill. Oh, again, man. Okay, and again, this is no knock to him, right? He might not be noticing it. Watch. So impatient to get the puck back, okay? Like, this guy, all he wants is the puck back immediately. And that's every player, dude. We all want the puck back immediately. But you have to understand, A, you're shorthanded. B, if you miss, now it's 5 against 3, okay? And watch what happens because he's just running at him with a stick check. Like, again, that should probably have been knocked off the puck, absolutely. But if he doesn't go out and hold R1 and he just stays in position and stops moving so much, that guy has nowhere to go. He has nowhere to go. He's going to get bumped off and lose the puck. And that's a goal against. So, like, it's crazy how when you break down the plays and you see where the goals actually start. That goal all started because he stepped up at the blue line on a penalty kill with a defenseman. Okay, you got to have an eye. All right, so in this guy, so the Dylan, who we're watching, right? He is his players. He doesn't seem to have an outlet because he's looking at one pass and then forcing the pass in the breakout. And there's been like 5 times he's been intercepted either in the neutral zone or in his own zone trying to break the puck out. So right here, before you even get to this puck, okay, this is a very good. 1 second here. This is a very. Wait, where was it? Let me just hang on. I need to get back that spot. Okay. Right here, you need to look. Take a look, man. Nothing is going to happen from here for you getting the puck. You're going to get there first, okay? And even if you're not, it's going to be like a jumbled up mess. You need to look at where these guys are. Don't stare at the puck. That does you nothing. You need to set up your breakout while you're going to get the puck on a situation like this. So right here, immediately pass back up here, okay? And he misses it, sorry. Okay, so let's take a... So, okay, same situation. Hang on a second here. Same situation, okay. So he doesn't get this. That's fine. Same thing. Right here. This moment, right here. You're going to get there first. There's no one even in the vicinity. You need to have a look. You first thing you want to do is look at your centerman in the slot on the breakout, because what you want to do is pass to him, and then he can pass it to the wings. And look what happens. If he would have actually just made that pass, like if he would have just taken a look, he would have seen this guy completely wide open. But instead, he fires it up to the guy that he's locked in on, because he's not looking at the pass before he gets the puck. He's looking at it once he gets the puck. That's his first read. That guy knows that, and it's intercepted. He can't get out of the zone. Almost ends up at his net. So, like, that was almost a chance against. He's learning. Okay, see, this is actually good. This actually makes me feel a bit better. So he has been burned like 3 or 4 times this period. This is the 3rd period, so they've been playing for a while. He's been burned 3 or 4 times going left and right here. Watch what he does. Doesn't commit. He stays skating back, and he gets the puck back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's good adjustments. That's good. That was a really good defending a 2-on-1. Okay, this situation right here on the face-off. I have a face-off video, guys, by the way, that you guys should watch for anyone that isn't a dominant on the face-offs. This guy has one play to set up a go-to automatic goal or a very, very high opportunity goal, okay? It's to get it to right here, wait a half second, and hit this guy right here, okay? Now, the only way he's going to be able to do that on the backhand is the backhand straight back or the stick lift, okay? Now, the stick lift is a very, very... I don't want to say risky one. The reason why the stick lift isn't optimal is because it's slow. So it's slow to develop. It gives you more time to get over here. So in this situation, this exact situation, guy's on his backhand and he can go like this, you need to tie up. And the reason why you need to tie up, because if he goes straight back, which sets up this goal, he won't win because you're doing the counter. And if he ties up and you both tie up, then it's a jumbled mess on the draw. So that is the highest opportunity chance to get out of this situation, okay? So, they both tied up. See what happened? That was a very, very good face-off win for him. Okay. Okay, situation right here, okay? There's almost no chance you're going to get it through here on the rush. This is when you're running behind the net. A lot of one of my gameplay reviews earlier had someone who really didn't want to do this. I think it was Castlewind. I can't remember. If you're running behind the net, guys, use behind the net. Okay, so this situation right here, don't just think that you have to shoot or force. Now, this guy, if this guy wasn't so close, you could probably go for a short side wrister, but there's no chance you're going to get in position for a high quality scoring chance. Look at all this. Take the puck behind the net. Take it behind the net, because even if you lose it, he's got to come the full length of the ice. Like, that's not going to go in. Like, even with Jack Hughes, that's not going to go in. So if you go down here, you set up a whole bunch of other things, and the cycle continues. Now he just plays it out and it's out of the zone. This guy's just deking. Very easy to beat. Like that. Same thing. You might be able to force this through if you sauce it. But again, look. This is all open up here. Go behind the net, guys. Go behind the net. Okay, he loses the puck here, right? I think he's using the 1-2-2 red, which is a very good, breakout strategy. Watch what he does with Hall, okay? This isn't Hall's guy when you're running the 1-2-2. This is the guy, okay? This is the guy that you should be aggressively forechecking the puck carrier with. Watch what happens. He doesn't change off and he just switches. But look, the centerman is now also trying to do the same thing. So now all of those guys are stuck back there. All of them. When in reality, if he didn't take Hall and he switched to the right guy, he would have a guy right here. Like, that goal started all the way in the offensive zone because of a bad forecheck. BT says, what's the best play to break up a guy deking like this? Just don't poke, play the body. Just back up. Let him come into you. Again, this guy is just eating him alive because he's just full on trying to attack the puck the second with his defenseman. Watch again what happens in the neutral zone. He's got Couturier. That's his center. Center's supposed to be here. The winger then comes over to play his actual position, but the centerman doesn't. Jumbled up mess in the middle. And instead of trying to go back, rushing towards the net, he tries to meet him again. Misses him. That's it. GG's. See, guys, it's all about positioning, man. It's super hard, but a lot of this game I've come to realize is that you need to put your player in a position in the best position and then switch off. So, like in that specific example, he could have taken Couturier, skated back into the middle of the ice, then switched off to his right-hand defenseman, and then actually been in position. And you'll see it when I play a lot now, because it's something I've really been trying to focus on. So it's not that that was a bad gameplay at all. It's just it's a lot of common mistakes you see by those middle division tiered guys. But I hope this helps out, guys. Let me know in the comments section down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for more gameplay review.